If you want to turn your YouTube channel into an automated sales machine that can help you generate income 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, then before you record your first video, you'll need to pick the right email marketing tool to help you build your #1 business asset, which is your email list. And we'll learn what that is and how to use it coming up. Hey there, it's Steve from It Makes Sense, where we help you create time and financial freedom through YouTube. So if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. One of the best ways to make your YouTube channel a passive income generating sales machine is to have a system in place that does everything for you. And that's how the big shots live the so-called laptop lifestyle, because they are making money no matter when and where they work. They put in the work up front and then let the automated systems do the heavy work after. And in my last video, we talked about the benefits of building your email list and how to create an offer and opt-in form to start and grow your list. And if you missed that video, I'll leave a link up above where you can go check that out. But to do a quick recap, here are the top 5 reasons why building your email list is so important. So #1 is you can follow up with your potential customers. #2 is you get visitors to return to your YouTube channel. #3 is email helps you build trust. #4, you can make more money. And #5, and probably the most important reason, is you own your own email list. Now, obviously, when people are opting in to get your offer, you won't have time to respond to every single person to send them your offer directly. Okay, maybe you do when you're first getting started, but after a while, you won't have time because you'll be working on other important aspects of your business. That's why, beside a tool to help you create your opt-in pages or your landing pages, the other important tool you will need for your business is an email autoresponder. Now, there are so many different tools available, but let me show you how I use my favorite, which is activecampaign. All right, I'm in activecampaign now, and there's a few things that I want to go over first that make this much more easy to understand. So the first thing is the contacts. If I come over here, contacts, those are just that. Those are people. Those are people that subscribe to your list. Now, within contacts, there is a concept called lists. Now, lists are places where you store your contacts. So for instance, this Facebook cover photo I have in this list right here. So whenever someone goes into my opt-in page, they subscribe to this specific list. So this Facebook cover photo. So I have different lists for the different products that I promote. The next thing I want to show you is campaigns. Now, these are one-time emails that you can send out to all of your contacts or to specific lists, depending on what you want to do. And these are, like I said, these are just one time. You can send them as soon as you're done writing, or you can schedule them to go out at specific times. Now, what we're interested in this video is the automations. So email automation sequences are just that. These are a list of emails that go out at specific times based on specific triggers. So let me show you what that means. So this is my Facebook cover photo automation. It's very simple. It's just one email, and an automation always starts with a trigger. So for instance, this automation starts when someone subscribes to my list Facebook cover photo. So once that happens, they enter this automation. The next thing that happens is I tag someone with a tag saying Facebook cover photo, because I want to know how they entered into my email list. So I just tag them with this Facebook cover photo. The next thing is I notify myself that I have a new contact. And then the next step is that I send out this email. And then the next step is they wait for a day before I move them onto one of my other email sequences, which is my soap opera sequence. One of the things that I love about activecampaign is it tells you within each automation how many people are in it. So for instance, right now I have 4 queued up to go that are waiting the day before they enter this email sequence here. So let me show you, this is a really simple email sequence. Let me show you a more complicated one. So let's go out of here. Let me show you, let's see, this funnel here, this automation sequence. So you can see here, right here, it starts out pretty simple, but then it starts to get a little more complicated because what I can do is I can see if certain situations exist. So for instance, this one is for a course that I sell, and this one says, okay, did they buy the course? If they did, then don't send them any more emails, end this and send them off to a different automation. If they didn't buy the course, keep sending them emails. So your automations can be as simple or as complicated as you want, but ActiveCampaign makes it so easy to build automations. So let's build a simple one right now, and I'll show you how easy this is. So let's go back to automations. And let's create an automation. Let's create that Facebook cover photo. So let's start from scratch. Continue. So the first thing you need to do, like I said earlier, is create a trigger. Now, most of the triggers I use are subscribes to a list. You can also have unsubscribes from a list, or submits a form, opens an email, clicks on a link within an email, but I'm going to do subscribes to a list. So click on that, hit continue. This is only going to run once. Let's select the Facebook cover photo right there. It's going to run once. Let's add start. So the first thing I want to do is I want to send myself an email notification that I have a new contact. So let's send it to my email address. Let's say you have a new contact. All I'm doing is creating myself a notification that someone entered into my automation. All right, now the next thing I want to do is create an email. So I would click on this little plus, hit send an email. You don't have any emails to send, so I have to create a new one. So let's call this Facebook cover photo email number 1. So this isn't the actual subject of your email. This is just so if you have all these other emails within this program, you know which email this is. So I'm going to create this. And now what you can do is you can create your email. Now there's all these templates that come with ActiveCampaign, but I like to create my own template with my own branding. So let's just use this template here. And here here's the subject that the actual user is going to see. So let's call this here is your free Facebook cover photo template. So I've already used this subject. So let's hit continue. And then here is where you can create your email. So you can see you can add text, obviously images, buttons, videos, a line break, different spacers. And we're just going to create really simple email with text, no video. So let's delete this and just say, hey there. And since we asked for the first name when they entered in, we can do personalize and first name. So this first name variable will fill in with their name, first name, if they gave it to us. Otherwise, it'll just leave it blank. So let's hit, hey there, first name. Here is your free Facebook cover photo template. Click here to receive it. So here is where you would put the URL to your Google Drive. So let's click on that. Let's go get that. And we'll just paste it here. Hit OK. So then once someone clicks on this, it'll take them to the actual Google Drive where they can download it. And then I can just type in, thank you, Steve. And then I would hit next. Now, what I always do is I recommend you send a test email to see how it looks. I'm not going to do that now, but That's one thing that I always recommend you do before you send any email. Now, the next thing I like about ActiveCampaign that I want to show you is the spam check. So if you were to write anything like make money online or anything that ActiveCampaign deems as a little spammy, it'll tell you right here, and it'll tell you what it thinks is the problems. And now once you have your email how you want it, you can hit finish. And then let's save that email because this is the email that's going to go out. And then the next thing you can do is make it wait a day. So let's do conditions, wait for a specific time, wait for 1 day. If you don't do this and you have different emails, it'll keep sending the emails one after the other, and you don't want to spam someone's email. Now you can either start another automation. Let's just say I want to start the soap opera sequence. Let's find that. Apply, and then save, and then we just end this automation. So that's how you create a really simple email automation with ActiveCampaign. Oh, last thing we want to do is save this. Let's call this SF book number 2 since I already have one. We'll save it, and now we need to make it active, and that's all there is to it. And as I said earlier, there are many different email marketing tools out there, and I've tried many of them. There's MailChimp, I've tried GetResponse, I've tried Aweber, I've tried ConvertKit, but ActiveCampaign, in my opinion, is by far the easiest to use and learn. And if you want to learn more about email marketing and learn how to build out some really cool automations, I'll leave a link down below for my free email marketing course where I take a deeper dive into both ActiveCampaign and GetResponse. Now that you have your email marketing tool up and running, you have another building block to the foundation of your YouTube business. Now, the next step to build your YouTube business is to create your channel and your branding. And you can go watch this video that will show you how to get started. So go check out that video, or if you don't want to watch that one, go check out this video that YouTube recommends. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you over in one of those videos.